Hello learners, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So friends, in this video we are going to discuss about something new topic called as what is virtual machine. So what is virtual machine and how can you access your PC from somewhere anywhere in the world without taking your PC? So let's discuss about that. Before that, if you have any queries related to tech or if you have any queries related to Python, you can personally reach out to me on LinkedIn. If you click on this LinkedIn icon, you will be redirected to my LinkedIn page where you can personally connect to me. And if you have any queries, you can ping me there. And also there is an Instagram icon here. You can reach out to me in Instagram also. You can follow me on Instagram and you can even message me if you have any queries in Instagram also. So, and I have already made a Python playlist complete from basics to intermediate. You can check out that playlist here. In future, many more videos related to advanced will be coming definitely. Now I have started this virtual machine video for a change. Okay. So here you can check out this entire playlist. I have nearly made 25 to 26 videos related to Python basics to intermediate. Okay, let's not waste our time. Let's dive into the topic now to the today's concept. What is virtual machine? This will be a big theory, a small theory. From next video, we'll see about the practical implementation. Okay, so definition. A virtual machine is a computer resource that allows us to use the physical computer and to run the programs and deploy virtually. Okay, and you can even host your personal machine in a virtually. It's nothing but you can run any OS or anything in virtual machine, and either you can access it from anywhere, or if you have a Windows PC and you want to run a Linux or Ubuntu and you don't want to lose your Windows, so you can perform multiple operations using the virtual machine itself. I'll show you all in a bit practically from the next video. Now understand what is the virtual machine. Okay, you can even run Fedora, Ubuntu, and even Linux Mint in your personal Windows laptop itself. We'll do that practically from the next video. Okay, so now let's see what is the uses of virtual machine. So by seeing this photo itself, you can see that there is a Windows monitor where you can personally run macOS also and even Ubuntu also. So this is nothing but a virtual machines. There you have to separately allocate some storage from your device to that particular virtual machine, and it allows you to run any multiple OS so that your personal OS will not get any affected or any files or important data will not get affected with that. Okay, so there are two ways of running those virtual machines. One is just for a trial, you can use it, or another way is you can use it by installing the entire OS in that particular virtual machine itself. You can even connect to the servers also. If you have any server, or if you host your personal virtual machine to the server, you can connect to that server machine anywhere in the world. You don't need to take your desktop or monitor, I mean, or a laptop with you all the time. If you host it to a particular server and if you have the server ID, you can connect it from anywhere in the world with any laptop. Okay, so this is the main uses of virtual machine. So there are types of virtual machines. There are hardware virtualization, software virtualization, and storage virtualization. Even there is a network virtualization and desktop virtualization. We'll check out all these five in detail. Okay. Let's start with detailing of the hardware virtualization. So hardware virtualization is nothing but virtual version of a computer and operating system, a VM. Short form of virtual machine is nothing but a VM. Is created primarily to host the physical servers, and it is mainly used by the companies. You can host it in a your physical hardware servers to the VM, and you can host it personally from anywhere. So many companies are using this, and there are many CPUs which are already virtualized, and the companies are using it with the help of the servers. They connect directly to that particular server machines, and they work there, and the data will be saved in that particular PC only. So the data will be more secure. It will not be in the personal laptops of an employee. Okay. So software virtualization. You can even create a particular computer system completely with the hardware that allows you only the guest operating system, and you can physically host only one particular software in that particular virtual machine. You cannot host anything else. Okay. You can even host that particular software remotely. Like for example, you can even host your Python separately in a virtual machine where you can only perform Python related operations. Okay. And storage virtualization. These particular virtualizations are again used by the many business companies and tech leads mainly to store their data. Like I'll give you an example like an AWS, GCP or Azure. These all are the storage virtualizations where the particular data and everything will be stored in a cloud and it will be very secure. It is nothing but they are stored in the servers in some part of the country. But you can access that with the help of a particular ID. Okay. And network virtualization. Multiple subnetworks can be created on a same physical network by combining equipments into a single software-based virtual network or network virtualization also divides available bandwidth into multiple times. So advantages are like you can increase the network speed, security, better monitoring, and data usage. All these can be mainly accessed by the companies only. And desktop virtualization. This one I have already previously told you, nothing but hosting your particular desktop directly into the server so that you can access it directly. Okay, this is the main 5 types of virtualizations. So when there is a virtual machine, you will be having the advantages also and even the disadvantages also. First, let's start with the advantages. Virtual machines are easy to manage and maintain, and they offer several advantages over physical machines. Nothing but it's very easy to use, right? And even easy to maintain. You can directly access it from anywhere in the world. And I guess it will be even affordable cost also. Virtual machine can run multiple operating system environments in a single physical computer, like saving physical space, time, and management cost. Virtual machine supports legacy applications, introducing the cost and migrating of the new operating systems. And for example, like Linux machine running on a distribution or anything. As I told you, it is a legacy one. You can host any of the OS in that particular virtual machine. You can either connect it in the server or even you can connect it with the local host also. And you can maintain the data in both. You can perform both Windows operations and even Linux operations in one PC itself using this virtual machine. You can switch to both of them at a time. And virtual machine also provides integrated disaster recovery and application provision options. So, like now AWS, GCP, they all what happens, right? Whatever data you store, those data will be stored in a multiple copies of different locations. So that if any location there is a particular damage or some disaster happens, immediately your data will be safe. It will be storing a multiple of 2 to 3 copies where so that if there is any disaster in a one location, you can get the data from another location. There is no chance of data lossage or there is no chance of losing the data. It will be very secure. And another, now let's come to the disadvantages. While running virtual machine having several advantages over the physical machine, there are also some potential disadvantages. Running virtual machine on one physical machine can result in unstable performance in infrastructure requirements are not met. So if the infrastructure of the computer does not meet, there are some unstable performances happening. Like if your, let me take you about the local system itself. If your system configuration is i3 and your RAM is just 4 GB, if you try to run multiple OS, what it happens, your system will start to lag. So if you are using a Windows in that system and if you try to run Ubuntu or a Linux operating system, anything, Debian based operating system, it will start to lag because the minimum requirement of a Linux operating system is 2 GB. And when you allot your 2 GB of the RAM to that particular Linux operating system, then your RAM for the Windows will be 2 GB, which is not sufficient for the Windows. So it will start to lag. Okay, I hope you understood this. And let's come to the last point. Virtual machines are less efficient and run slower than a full physical computer. More enterprises use combine of physical and virtual infrastructure to balance the corresponding advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, as I told you, some companies host the physical virtual machines directly to the server so that they can access it from anywhere. And if you try to directly access the virtual machines which are in the locally, there are some chances of not performing properly well. And even your infrastructure might not support. Even sometimes there is a chance of data leakage or a hacking, mainly the hacking, if the data is on virtual machines or on servers. So these are the some disadvantages of using virtual machine. But now as I see AWS, GCP and Azure are so secure that hackers cannot hack it so easily. So your data is almost safe. 95% your data will be safe. The 5% it depends on the companies and varies to the companies and the data what they are using. So friends, that's all for today's video. And if you have any doubts related to them, again, I'm telling you all, you can reach out to that. And if you did not understand any topic, even you can comment down. I'll try to explain it again in the next video. Okay, you can ask me in detail about anything. So practical implementation will start from next video. If you have any queries, reach out to me and do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you all. Bye bye.